Morning. Welcome to our almost daily devotional on Ruth. We continue in Ruth in chapter 3. Ruth and Naomi have hatched a scheme to go to Boaz and to get Boaz to fall in love with Ruth so that he'll marry her, essentially, is their plan. Um, this is the kind of scheme women have done in 1,000 Netflix movies. We're familiar with the pattern of the story. Boaz is in the threshing floor, and Ruth goes to meet him, and this is what happens. So she went down to the threshing floor, and she did everything just as her mother-in-law had ordered. Boaz ate and drank, and he was in a good mood. He went over to lie down by the edge of the grain pile. Then she quietly approached, uncovered his legs, and lay down. During the middle of the night, the man shuddered and turned over, and there was a woman lying at his feet. "Who are you?" he asked. She replied, "I'm Ruth, your servant. Spread out your robe over your servant, because you are a redeemer." It's such an interesting story. It's not clear what it is Ruth is actually doing here, what her goal is. Um, it's not the way that most women would go about finding a husband, I don't think, to go and lay at their feet and hope they wake up in the middle of the night and feel sorry for them. Um, this is Ruth's plan because she knows that Boaz is a kind-hearted person because of the way he's treated her before. She knows that Boaz is the type of person who takes care of the weak and the vulnerable, who provides, who sees people in need and acts for them. And so each person in this story, Ruth and Boaz and Naomi, are seeing what the other person's strengths are and valuing them and playing towards them. It's like that old adage in management. And how do you treat your employees? How do you get your employees to grow or help people to grow? And there's some people who think, if you give them specific critiques that they can improve on, then they will grow. And management has sort of changed recently, and it said, well, no, what you really need to do is to play on their strengths, to help them get better at the things that they're good at, to rearrange sort of job responsibilities towards what people's strengths already are. And in many ways, that's what Boaz and Ruth are doing here. They're rearranging their job responsibilities based on somebody's strength. We don't know what else has happened in their stories. Ruth and Boaz may have had flirtations, may have already had a relationship, and someone just needed to act on it. I wonder how many times we act upon or recognize our God-given strengths. We spend so much time thinking about our weaknesses, thinking about what we're not good at, thinking about what other people are better at than we are, that we forget we have a bunch of God-given talents, gifts, and strengths that we can utilize in all kinds of places. Maybe if we spent more time thinking about what we're good at, what we're strong at, and less time focused on our weaknesses, we would be more content. We would be stronger. We would be able to contribute more to our world and our society. So that's our challenge today. What are you good at? What did God give you that He didn't give anybody else? What are your strengths? Act on them. God bless.